What if the place you thought was safe wasn't? A dog-sitting job that turns into a nightmare, an Airbnb host with a terrifying secret, and a roommate who might be watching you sleep. Tonight, we're diving into 3 chilling true stories of hidden cameras, strangers, and homes that hold much darker secrets than anyone imagined. Stay tuned. You won't want to sleep alone after this.
Story 1. The babysitting job gone wrong. She was 22, just out of college, picking up odd jobs to make ends meet. Babysitting, errands, and then one night, she agreed to watch over a man's dog. The man's name was Craig. At first, everything seemed normal. Craig's golden retriever, Max, curled up at the foot of her bed as she slept in the guest room. But on the 3rd night, something was off. Across from the bed sat a cheap-looking alarm clock. Only it didn't belong. It was newer, sleeker, and pointed directly at the bed. And when she looked closer, she saw it. A tiny, black pinhole staring back at her. She froze. The clock was heavier than it should be, buzzing faintly. That's when she heard it. A door closing inside the house. Craig wasn't supposed to be back for days. Footsteps stopped outside her door, and then his voice, calm but out of breath, asking her to let him in. When she didn't answer, his tone shifted. Calm turned to anger. Knocking turned into pounding. He screamed that he'd call the cops if she didn't open. She fumbled with the window lock, shoved it open, and crawled out into the night. She never went back, and to this day, she still wonders if Craig had been inside the house all along, watching her through that little black lens. Story 2. The Airbnb host. Later that year, another couple thought they'd found the perfect Airbnb. Cozy, affordable, a quiet getaway. But their host, Alan, greeted them on the porch with a smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. And then came his warning. This door stays locked. No need for you to ever go down there. The padlocked basement. The first night, they heard faint thuds from below. The second, dragging noises, footsteps.
By the 4th night, they discovered a smoke detector with a small black camera lens pointing straight at their bed, another hidden inside the wall.
They fled to a gas station and called the police. When officers returned with them, the basement door was wide open, and inside was Alan, hiding in a closet with a monitor showing the hidden footage he'd been recording. He was arrested, but the couple never forgot. The cameras weren't the scariest part. It was realizing the host had been inside the house with them the entire time. Story 3. The Roommate. Finally, imagine this. You move in with a stranger you met online. He's quiet, polite, awkward, but harmless. Or so you think. Joe started noticing little things. His closet door open. His chair moved. A strange feeling like someone had been inside his room. Then one day, he found it. A tiny wireless camera stuck high in the corner, aimed directly at his bed. He hid it in his nightstand to see what would happen. Days later, at 3 a.m.,
He woke to the sound of wood sliding, his nightstand drawer, and standing over it was his roommate, Eric.
Eric froze, then turned his head toward Joe's bed, and in a low voice he said, "I know you're awake." Joe confronted him, but Eric claimed it was for proof of theft, a lie. The next morning, the camera was gone, but Eric wasn't. He still lives there, watching, lurking outside Joe's door at night. And Joe? He's left wondering how many cameras are still hidden right now around him.
3 stories, 3 homes that turned into nightmares. Which one chilled you the most? And the real question is, how many times have you stayed somewhere without ever checking for cameras? Check your clocks, check your smoke detectors, because sometimes you're not alone. If you enjoyed tonight's stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more chilling tales.